The chapter starts with a fairly young Andrew at the Iris family settlement. I don't want to waste time narrating this womanizing motherfucker, so I'll just show you the scenes. As you just saw from their interaction, it seems Doris has finished prophesying and highlighting her struggle to gain a blessing from the one she worships. Andrew then diligently promises her that in 200, 300 years, he will definitely become a central figure in the Truth Union and help her. This probably hints that he was only around 20 years old in the flashback. The 2-meter-tall elf then pats him on the head and does this. Elves live long lives, so they don't really remember names and treasure the person more, I guess. I don't really understand her explanation on this. She asks her guest for his name, and that brings us back to the present. The scene then shifts to 2 old men playing chess. I'll leave aside their humorous interactions. I assume you've seen their names and are familiar with them by now: Walter Leonard and Raoul Phage. They talk about someone taking on Wilde's extermination quest, which we'll see soon. These 2 will rarely be shown later, so I will gladly skip them over for you. The scene shifts to the petrifying hunter, a guy who injected himself with dream beast blood to become superhuman. He's seen effortlessly killing a monster and looking at Wilde, commenting, "Not a bad prey." The scene shifts again, this time featuring Andrew walking up and hinting at his obvious nature. The 2 old men think it's probably because he saw his first crush, Doris, again. When they talk about Doris serving the bookstore owner as her master, Andrew gets irritated and mentions that it's the being behind the bookstore owner that they truly serve. He then cleverly slips in that Leonard's funding is being deducted by 30%, which devastates the old man. Andrew then thinks about the bookstore owner. He acknowledges that the man seems friendly, so he decides to use the new hunter going after Wilde as a scapegoat, a means of observing the bookstore owner on 23rd Street. In fact, Andrew admits this himself, commenting that if an organization is too powerful, it will inevitably have moles. He reveals that the Truth Society is there not just for pursuing knowledge, but also for maintaining order. Yeah, my ass. We then learn about Maria, who is the chairman of the Truth Union. He plays the casual trick of assuming what the other party wants. Even gods die, but the truth is eternal. Dream on. He's gonna change his opinion drastically in the future.